Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the 76ers, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And I think for the 76ers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Here we are, Clark, just about midway through the season, and the cream of the crop is starting to show itself.
You know, Kevin, this is where we get an idea of which teams are really kind of cruising into the playoffs, hitting their stride, if you will. On the other hand, there are some teams trying to kick it into a higher gear.
Now here's Van Vliet from downtown, drills the three-pointer.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Here's Harris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Maxey. Here's Van Vliet. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Embiid with a screen on Van Vliet. The pass to Embiid. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Green against Melton. Green in the post. Clock at 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier. Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green drives in. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Melton against Green. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Free throw drops for Smith. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
That one is no good. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things. A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Passes it to Melton. Back to Harris. Embiid with a screen on Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. In terms of the ideal stretch forward, Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
And Harris drops them both. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
He gets it in there. Şengün's got 5 now.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Melton sets a screen for Maxey. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Rockets trail by 4. Now here's VanVleet. His last outing with 20 points. Inside. Here's Şengün. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. He's got 7.
At home in the paint, Alperen Şengün has great footwork.
Maxey passes to Harris. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Smith with a screen on Batum. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Nice work, Smith doing a good job in the pick and roll there.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Melton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brooks kicks to VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Embiid. VanVleet finds Green. Houston needs to get a shot. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got his second basket of the night. Van Vliet outside. With the drive and the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Maxey, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and free throws were a big part of the game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Oubre's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Now, here's Maxey. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Brooks after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. Brooks outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Alperen Şengün.
The surge in his free throw percentage this month is noticeable. He's looked a lot more comfortable at the line. Part of his job now should be attacking the D, going head on, drawing fouls, and trying to ride this hot streak.
Now here is Harris. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. And the shot is good. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Brooks setting the pick for Van Vliet. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. And there's the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 8 points for Tyrese Maxey.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Maxey, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Here's Smith. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers leading by 8. Beverly looking around. Now the pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
With the step back. Green drives in. Passes it to Eason. Eason with a screen for Brooks. Clock at 4. Pass to Van Vliet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, You could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. Now here's Beverly, still without a basket. Embiid with the screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Harris. Oubre finds Beverly. Here's Harris. Tate covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harris inside. He's against Smith. A nice shot by Harris. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. Van Vliet outside. At the top of the key, Thompson. And there's the pass to Easton. Houston moving the ball around. For 3, Van Vliet. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Now here's Covington. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Embiid. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Covington's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Thompson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Stolen by Beverly. Oubre on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Covington dishes to Harris. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Thompson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Beverly. Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amon will blow right by you.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, The Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Easton passes to Thompson. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Oubre. On the wing, Harris. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
To the inside. Şengün passes to Holiday. Back to Tate. He kicks to Thompson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Şengün with a screen on Maxey. Şengün, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of move.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. Load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Free throw good for Morris. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thompson up top, defended by Beverly. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Şengün. Over Beverly. And that one's drained from the low block. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Morris outside. Here's Maxey. Sinks the triple. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Covington with the steal. Down low. And Morris throws it down.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Şengün kicks to Holiday. Over Maxey. Holiday gets the bucket.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Maxey against Holiday. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
It's trailed by 15. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Tate with the screen for Thompson. For Beverly. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Tate with the screen for Holiday. Over Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. Shooting for Houston, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Batum comes in for Robert Covington. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Houston, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for Thompson. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Holiday against Maxey. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Takes a step back. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Şengün's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. It's good from long range. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To the middle. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Smith.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Now Holiday, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Oubre, a screen on Holiday. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Smith outside. Melton against Green. 3-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 13. And the pass to Batum. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. Knocks him down in bunches.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
And they double up Embiid. The tray. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. Green
against Melton. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Smith. And here is Green. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Maxey passes to Batum. In the corner, it's Oubre. Milton with the ball. Still scoreless. Now here's Green. Brooks with a screen on Melton. And here's Green outside. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Up top, Embiid. Brooks against Batum. Pass to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, the blend of size and skill makes Embiid so hard to defend, and as a result, most of the time he draws fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
2 shots. The free throw drops for Embiid.
Constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris has checked in. Houston also making some changes. Jay Shante comes in for Şengün. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Houston, they've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And you know, Houston, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Maxey finds Harris. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 19 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
VanVleet passes to Smith. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's VanVleet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Out to the right wing. Embiid against Smith. Now here's Embiid. Guarded close. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter. Rockets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Brooks kicks to VanVleet. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Now Melton. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Great D that time from VanVleet. Smith finds VanVleet. Pick by Tate. 13 feet away. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And hard to defend that any better. Sometimes VanVleet is just going to score no matter what.
Embiid in the corner over Smith. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The pass to Van Vliet. He takes it in. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Assisted by
15 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Lead away. It's rebounded by Houston. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 18. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Houston Rockets. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'd give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You'd give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No, they
Kenny's
already
back.
have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Rockets.
Their perimeter defense has obviously been weak. Plus, they're facing some good shooters. It's the perfect storm right now.
And you just wonder if they're capable of making the necessary adjustments. Sometimes it's just a bad matchup. We'll see. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Batum in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 7-foot shot, and the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got his team on the board first here in the second half of the 76ers. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Outside, Maxey. Melton against Green. Now here's Melton. He started closer and no good that time. Rockets trail by 17. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low. We're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Outside, Maxey. Passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Şengün with a screen on Maxey. Van Vliet passes to Şengün.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
This last month, he's been positively spectacular, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Şengün hits them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. At the top of the key, Embiid. In the corner, it's Melton. 6 to shoot. Outside for Batum, stolen by Brooks. Here's Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Can they get it? Maxey, no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Maxey against Van Vliet. And the rejection by Embiid. Left side, Harris. Back to Maxey. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Batum. Here's Embiid. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Houston.
Outside, Green fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. 15-point game. Kicks it to Green. Shoots over Melton. And Embiid with the block.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Count that bucket. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Green against Melton. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Brooks outside. Houston moving the ball around.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Embiid kicks to Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks the best of Van Vliet. Up top, Şengün. Guarded by Embiid. Dishes it to Green. The 9-footer's on the mark. Green's got 11.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Maxey, who's got 19. And he makes that one. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Green against Melton. And he converts the layup. 13 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Maxey passes to Embiid. To the paint, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Rockets trail by 17. Van Vliet looking around. Out to Smith. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Brooks against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 19. For Houston, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Outside, Maxey, and Embiid throws it down.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Green against Melton. Embiid with the steal. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Knocked loose. Embiid with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Harris from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Batum against Green. Down low. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Green. Van Vliet's got 17.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Right side, Batum. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the 76ers with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Embiid, and Kelly Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Houston also making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün, and Torrey Easton subbed in for Smith. Van Vliet against Maxey. Here's Green, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Green's activity on offense is something I really appreciate. Because of that, I think he makes the defense typically commit fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both free throws good from Green.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
There's the pass to Oubre. Harris, right side. Shot clock at 5. Back to Oubre. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Van Vliet finds Green.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Van Vliet against Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Left side, Harris. To the middle. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Green with a screen on Maxey. Goes up to the stripe. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 21. 4-3, Oubre. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Maxey looking it over. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Van Vliet. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. And that one drops. 19 points for Jalen Green.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
Outside Covington. Over Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jeff Green.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Covington.
Boy, he's an outstanding defender and a very capable shooter. Covington is an extremely valuable role player.
And the 76ers with some changes. Marcus Morris comes in for Harris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Nicholas Batum. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Green. And both free throws good for Covington. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Now Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Tate, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Maxey kicks to Covington. Kicks it out to Maxey. Good, he hits the jump shot. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Sengun. And it's Eason in at the power forward. And Sengun throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Sengun knows exactly where he needs to be.
Morris outside. To the inside. Here's Martin. Plays it up and banks it in. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
The 76ers leading by 20. Pass to Covington. Morris inside, covered by VanVleet. Oubre can't get it to go. Rockets shooting at 51%. Really solid. Morris against VanVleet. Pass to Tate. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Tate's only got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And finished off by Martin.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Fred VanVleet. Up top, Sengun. The dish to Thompson. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 19. Here's Thompson, shot clock at 6.
And I tell you what, Beverly is a ferocious defender. I mean, he really gets after it and gets up into you. You're not getting anything easy when he's defending.
And finished off by Martin.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Rockets trail by 21. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And he can't get the first one.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
And he's good on the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Inside.
Yeah, the defender all over.
he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far
His
off.
second personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And the dunk by Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. From beyond the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 23. Outside, Martin passes it to Beverly. Four on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Şengün. Nails the baby hook. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Beverly against Thompson. And Beverly kicks to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And here's Thompson. Smith with a screen on Beverly. Covington with the steal. Eason against Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
No good on the free throw. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
And he sinks the second. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Melton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Şengün with a screen on Beverly. Here's Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Green against Melton. Puts it up from 12, and it's Green missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
To the paint, it's taken away by Smith. Right side, Green. Pass to Van Vliet. Green with the ball. Back to Van Vliet. The three. They get a hand on it. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. Beverly dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the 76ers with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
Smith finds Brooks. Lock at 6. On the wing, Brooks. Here's the three. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Van Vliet against Beverly. He dishes it to Oubre. The pass to Martin. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green kicks to Van Vliet. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Here's Green. And the layup is good.
Jalen Green.
Green's got 21 in the game.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Brooks against Martin. Driving the lane and finished off by Martin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Şengün inside. He's against Martin. Şengün with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's Beverly missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Now here's Green. Back to Smith. Brooks outside. Green against Oubre. And Green with the basket on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense had the right idea, but Green just refused to be denied. Outworking good defense.
Morris with a screen on Van Vliet. And Beverly kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 4-3, Oubre. Rockets with the rebound. Outside, Green. Passes it to Smith. Şengün inside. Reed covering. Şengün with the bucket. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2-6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Martin against Brooks. Morris with a screen on Brooks. Right side, Martin. Morris kicks to Reed. Pass to Morris. Beverly wide open. The 76ers with another miss. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Outside, Green. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Oubre, and they pick up 2.
Fred Van
Vliet's got 22 points.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Beverly, the pass to Oubre. Reed a screen on Green. Down low, and stolen by Şengün.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance
For the Sixers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that 3rd meeting.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Green finds Brooks. Back to Green. Martin against Van Vliet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Beverly against Van Vliet. Here's Beverly. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.